Hey, how are you guys doing? Um, so we're just gonna finish off where we was, talking about or whatever. Um, like, the same people, have been targeting me or whatever, and they're in a cult, and everybody sat and watched them and let them do stuff, and they're still doing stuff, and people are aware. And not only that, but the whole time I lived in this state that I live in, they've been violating me and had cameras in my houses everywhere I lived. And they think it's normal to violate people. And people have traveled to come and watch me be violated and not help me. And I've seen them. For real. Many people. Um, So it's really screwed up or whatever. It's just nothing but disrespect. Um, Little kid games, ignorance and incompetence and degenerate people. And like every time I'm telling people what the people are doing, then they get mad and do more stuff or whatever. But I don't care. So besides that, I just wanted to also say, like, I may talk slow or something in some of my other videos, but probably because I make them in the really late at night. And then I've been working like the whole entire day, like a very long time. Because these people, um, they had so many people involved. Everyone was involved in their stupid illusions and trying to, Um, there was blackballing me from working and literally like playing little kid games and think they're dumb. They think I actually believe them. I don't believe anyone, anything they say or do at all. I know they're all liars and that they have a script to follow, and I never signed up for you to record me against my will at all. Like, I filed police reports on it, gotten a victims list for them putting me on the internet in my home. They never have stopped. Like, they're crazy and don't respect people or their rights or their civil rights or any. They have no respect for people at all to do it. None. They have been following me everywhere I moved and tracking my car and think that they're gonna follow me and be in my business all my life, and you're not. You were told to cease and desist. Your actions, you have not. So, I've been documenting everything you've been doing because it's illegal. And if the police are aware of it and they're not doing anything about it, the federal officials will make you stop. You will not be allowed to continue to violate me or see me. You will not be able to stalk me or pay police to follow me and stalk me and give you information as to my whereabouts. You will not be able to continually hack my phone. Um, all the people was working, like all the people of the towns, not everyone, but a large amount of people were working with these people that my family sent towards me They are killers. They sent them to kill me. They've been stealing money from me, hiding my identity and properties. And they've been illegally recording me and putting me on the dark web. They've been doing all kinds of things. They had a copycat making using AI videos, doing bad things and telling the courts it was me. They had, stolen my privacy, stalked the fuck out of me, violated the fuck out of me. They've been blocking phone calls, emails, text. They contact everyone I know and tell them lies to make them turn against me. They also contact people that I date and feed them lies or give them bribe money to start treating me badly. They also pay people to date me, all kinds of stuff, to do bad stuff to me. I'm sorry, like, if you don't understand, but if you're a stalker, you go to jail. If you put hidden cameras in my homes, it's criminal exploitation and invasion of privacy. You go to jail and get sued. The one landlord that I had, they have hundreds of units. And they need to have their rental license revoked. Because they were globally exploiting me. And gave these people access to my home to poison and drug me. And I don't think it's funny. Another thing they do is they put stuff on your phone so you'll see it, because these people, they have connections or whatever. So, like, if I'm saying, hey, these people was torturing me and abusing me, which they were, then the next thing you know, like the next day, I see a news feed, like, oh, this woman was arrested because she lied and said this person abused her. Well, I have proof that you did. A lot of it. So you can keep writing your fake news stories, because I'm not falling for any of your threat and intimidation tactics at all. You had no right to do any of these things to me or let people violate me or watch me. You had no right to put cameras in my bathrooms and everywhere I've been. Like, when will you learn? Stop stealing my mail. Stop stalking me. Stop tracking me. Stop illegally recording me. Stop bribing landlords to help you to illegally record me. Stop trying to make me homeless. Stop trying to tell people not to hire me. Stop trying to give me a bad reputation so people will not hire me or give me a job. Like, this is what these people do that's in a cult or whatever. They try to make people homeless. They try to isolate people, make them lose their jobs, get them fired, send people to their jobs to lie on them, customers, call their jobs, lie on them, break up their relationships with people they date or are married to, break up their friendships, try to stop new people from dating people, block their phone from calling, like 911, the police, FBI, or victims associations, other people. They even blocked my phone when I was trying to call my other number. They get access to every phone. Every time I get a phone, stalker is on my phone. these stalkers, immediately, within 24 hours. They have, also gathered up all the people that say they're my family, all the siblings, to come against me. They want to steal money. They want to try to act like I'm crazy. They want to use my words against me. They want to, do hate crimes. Do hate crimes. You're not allowed to attack someone because of their spiritual beliefs or their religious beliefs. It's a hate crime. You're not allowed to use that information against them. It is a hate crime. You cannot target them for that. It is a hate crime. They've done it anyway. They've been having people study me illegally in my home. Yeah. Some school, a church organization that is really a undercover cult, corrupt judges, corrupt lawyers, corrupt cops have been helping these people. That's why they videotaped these people trying to murder me and attack me and did not help me at all. They have fake profiles on YouTube and Facebook, and people act like they're your friend or just whatever, and really they're spying on you. And they've been trying to do entrapment on me because they're jealous of me and who I am, and trying to set me up non-stop. And they're mad that I know about it. Well, you shouldn't be doing illegal activity, especially if you work for the law. You can be mad at me because of your actions. And you also shouldn't be a person that joins a cult, because cult people get arrested by the FBI and are bad. And you can laugh at me all you want. I do not care at all. Nothing you do will affect me. These people are needy and desperate. They want attention, and they do rage baiting. And they literally want attention. They want clout. They do anything to get attention. They want a reaction. Well, I do not care about you, will not give you a reaction. I think that you're imbeciles. And so other things they did to me, a lot of stuff. They've had the police pull my car over 20 times. 20 times in a few months. Then there was no record of it. They were poisoning my water supply. That's why my voice sounds like this. They poisoned my pets, killed my pets, abducted my pets, tried to abduct me repeatedly, tried to wreck into my car repeatedly in multiple states. Like random weirdos, they're recording me, I think, in my car, illegally, and letting people watch me against my will. I never consented to any of it. Giving out my address to my homes everywhere I lived. Giving out my location in real time, so people can approach me that are no good. Other stuff is like, they're stupid. Okay. Whenever I was little, like 3 years old, my grandma told me what the people were gonna do to me when I grew up. And they've done exactly that and fell into the traps repeatedly. She told me not to talk to people out in the streets or the cities because the civilians would attack me because of who I am and try to kill me. And that's all they've done. They've been doing the same thing, and repeatedly I've been under attack for decades. And I've been by myself and having to go through it. And everyone everywhere else was also sitting and watching it happen to me, and did not help me. Even people in other locations, and they knew what was going on and didn't help me at all. All they did is show greed and selfishness, that they only cared about themselves, and that their selves was and their lives are too important than anyone else's life. They act weird, and act like they're embarrassed for some queen to know them. Well, that's your problem and your own insecurity. It's not my problem. I don't care at all. I'm very aware of who I am, and I don't appreciate your incompetence or ignorance or any of your abuse or violating my rights or me or you acting fake and going along with people illegally recording me and acting like you're unaware. You're a bad actresses and scam. Participating in an inheritance scam by doing that. And an exploitation scam. Now, I've never got 1 cent off of anyone illegally recording me. Nothing. I've got nothing. I've got no kind words of, oh, you're doing such a good job in your life. You're such a good person. You're so nice and caring. I've noticed how nice and caring you are. No good words. I got no cards from anyone. No presents. No money. Nothing. I received nothing. All I received is you giving me little kid games and violating me. For real. And robbing me. And exploiting me. And illegally recording me and stalking and harassing me and trying to murder me repeatedly. I don't think you're funny. And like, you're literally will be getting sued. So you can be mad all you want, but it's not my problem that you've been doing this whole time and you thought I was a dumb blonde and unaware of what you were doing. I'm not stupid. They've been talking about me, millions of people on social media, making fun of me from them violating me. They even have people, they have comedy shows that was making fun of me. Everyone. You're immature. You're adults and you're doing that. Like, don't you have your own life? You act trashy and unclassy when you do that. And that you have no upbringing or manners or morals. I mean, come on. So anyway, they've been forging my signature, stolen my identity, doing cult things. Sorry, I have dry skin or whatever. That's another thing. All the people, whenever they see me, like, they do weird stuff. Like this. Yeah. And they look weird. Like, do you really need to do that every time you see some blonde lady? No. You don't. You're not part of the Secret Service. You should not be doing that. You don't even know what you're doing at all. You're just weird. And it's like everyone. Like, there's literally people that go out in the streets, okay? And they stand there on the corner of the intersection and are motioning traffic about me. Yeah. And they've been doing it forever, years. Like, you know how there's people on the side of the road that are asking for money? There also was imitating me. Everyone. And then, like, people I used to be friends with, then, like, I know how to read people really well. So, anyway, people I used to be friends with, then I didn't see them for a while, then I see them, and all of a sudden, they're like, and then you can tell they're guilty by the look in their eye that they have came against me and been talking about me and plotting on me. And I found out this one person, I've only had 5 people in my vehicle ever, and I had it in my vehicle for a couple years. And I found out this one person was helping the police and put listening device and tracker in my car. And you're a dirty piece of for real. And I helped this person out. Like, the place that they're living, they're only living there because I was helping them and talking to them and doing this and that to help them get away from a situation. And then you go and you do that to me for the cops to harass me and stalk me and try to set me up. You should be ashamed of yourself, for real. Nobody would want to date somebody that does stuff like that or be their friend. Never. So anyways, I'm making these videos because I have a right to. Because this is my life. You don't have a right to violate me or watch me without my consent. You don't have a right to rent to me every time I move and put cameras in there. Because every time you do it, I'm giving your name to the FBI. You need to learn. People know what you're doing. Don't do it. Don't be writing stuff about me to make yourself money off of violating my rights and my privacy, because I don't appreciate it at all. I'm tired of it. Also, these people have been trying to oppress me and keep me poor while they all make money off of me. Yes. Sorry, it's freezing here. Anyway, they've all been trying to oppress me and blackball me from working while they violate me and make money off me, like millions and billions of dollars, by talking about me. Never given me anything or done anything for me at all, which is really disgusting. I don't think it's funny at all. I know you're a bunch of jokers for doing that. I do not care about your opinion. That's what you've been doing. Like, I could literally say something, also a recipe or whatever, in my house in private or on the phone or whatever. And 3 weeks later, I'll hear it is a promo for this restaurant. It's their new featured item. Like, they've been using me all my life. For real. Never helped me at all. Nothing. I don't have food or nothing, like a lot of food at my house, because it was coming in my house before and poisoning my food. So, like, I just don't, or whatever. But the point is you've been using me my whole life, and you were all plotting against me to try to steal my money. Money and properties that belong to me, and I demand they be returned immediately. And I'm also demanding that you pay me for illegally recording me and stealing intellectual property from me. I am not your free entertainment. I'm not here for you to violate me and think you're gonna get away with doing it. Or for you to try to set me up. Or try to do black magic on me. They also were trying to all use me and suck my energy to make themselves money and bountiful. And I'm aware of all the things you're doing. They stole my cat from me, Savannah, I had for 14 years. They've done so much stuff. They made me homeless 6 times. I have scars from my toes to my skull and all the way up and down my arms to my fingertips and fingerprints from these people. So you can lie and say that I made it up all you want. I did not make up anything. And you're gonna learn that you do not have a right to track my vehicle, or hack my phone, or watch me illegally against my will. You're not gonna do it anymore. You're not gonna touch my mail. You're not gonna watch me illegally on video and be like, oh, I know that blonde lady is getting some mail. I'm gonna go and drive by her house and take it. No, you're not. Because you're being watched. And those are federal crimes. You're gonna quit. So anyways, also, I know there's a lot of other people out there that these people have been doing stuff to all over the country. And, I think what you should do is, instead of going to the police, you should contact the FBI. Because these people have a lot of people working in the courts and the police departments. Not all of them, but they have a lot of people that are feeding them cult people information and the abuse of people information. And they're not filing police reports. And they're not doing anything about what people are doing. So, if you have been a victim of this, or you know what these people have been doing to me and their murder plots against me, and that they wanted to murder me, take everything I have, ruin my reputation, and make me broke and homeless. That way I'd be homeless and on the street so the cops could drive by me and be like, what are you doing out here, ma'am? And put me in jail so they could have someone beat me up. So if you have any information at all, you can call the police or you can contact the FBI. I would suggest contacting the FBI. So anyway, these people are mad because they don't like the way I look, and they don't like me because of who I am and my bloodline. That's why they don't like me, and because they are thieves. They steal everything. Like everything. Like they'll steal your cooking pots and pans, your bras and panties, your shoes, your jewelry, your pets, your money, your cars, your properties, your family, anything. if you change your clothes and set your clothes down, if you're around them, they come and like, all you did is go and maybe light a cigarette and you turn around and they took your clothes. And they're doing something weird with the clothes. I don't know. Something, I forgot. Um, Something satanic. I don't really know much about it or whatever. I don't want to know. But they're doing something to get the essence off of your clothing. They also take your blood, hair, clothes, shoes to try to frame you for crimes you've never committed. So anyway, okay. So um a lot of times you meet people in the world and you don't know that they're bad people. And you don't know, like, they're actually a killer or whatever. And, like, also, you don't know that they have mental illnesses. And, like, I'm certified to take care of people that have mental illnesses and disabilities and developmental disabilities. I'm skilled in a lot of jobs. Um, a lot of work or whatever. Um, so anyway, I've been also, like, I've had a lot of jobs, so I've been around a lot of people, and I, like, thousands of people, and I know how to read people, and I can tell when something's wrong with someone. And I can tell when people are fake and are liars or criminals. Yeah. So other things, other things that these people do is weird. They do astral travel, I think I told you, and try to attack you when you're sleeping. Not only do they attack you in real life and the physical, they also attack you while you're sleeping. They do weird things like rituals, something with the full moon and um, moon magic, moon rituals or something. They do stuff on the moon cycles. Like, I watched a lot of crime shows all my life, too. And, like, you're serial killers or something. It's obvious. Or whatever. So I don't understand what kind of people that, um, are your family or whatever. Why would you send people like that towards me? I don't talk to you at all or bother anyone. I talk to no one. I quit talking to people and then, like, they can never let go. And then they're like, then I found out that they were stalking, people was stalking me all this time for 30 years. And, like, a bunch of people, like exes, family, old friends, old coworkers. And I'm like, what is going on? This is so weird. Yeah. And then a lot of times, like, I'll be working for a company or something, and it'll be like my day off, and I'm like looking, and I'm like, why there's that person, like, following me around. Yeah. And I had neighbors. I heard them. I only lived in a couple apartments. But anyway, I heard them running around in the building and listening to me through the walls. And then I watched them standing by the doors and stuff, spying on me, and then motioning the neighbors across the way. And then I watched them get in their car and follow me in my car. Yeah. And they all been targeting me over money and properties that belongs to me and trying to unalive me for it. Now I want my money. I will not tolerate your disrespect or play your little kid games. You've been holding me hostage in my own life because you will not bring me information about anything that belongs to me and you want to play games. I just checked on how many hours I worked last week was 86. They've been financially extorting me and trying to keep me poor and keep me stuck in this place where they all were involved in trying to murder and exploit me because they don't want me to move away. They want to continue to make money off of exploiting me and illegally videotaping me. And they all have been helping this sick guy. This name is Makme Pai. That's not their real name, of course, but that's what I call them. Because they steal intellectual property and they copy off of other people. All they do is steal from people and use people, and the whole country has let them get away with it because they're a famous person, and the country has been fed lies by this person, and this person is evil. I do not like them at all. They lied and told everyone they're dating me and that I'm bad, and all this, everything they said about me, they made it up. They have a mental illness. And they were helping. That person came to where I live at and made connections with the police and the courts and the townspeople and had them target me and do smear campaigns and bully me and blackball me. That person is a killer that you're helping. And other people, they give out fake names and aliases. Well, I know who you really are, and your real birth date, and your real mom. Everything. I don't appreciate you at all, or like you. And they try to force people to be with them because they really just want, because of who I am. And I will never be with them. And they're crazy. And I don't know, like, why anyone would help them or even be their friend or let them work at all. I would never let them work. Like, never. Anyway, they're a weirdo. And they was having their friends watch me and exploiting me, threatened to burn my house down, made me cry the whole day. Told me they want me to go live at the graveyard. Yeah, and you know what that means. And then was trying to, people was repeatedly trying to kill me. For real. And they're weird. They want to use people's words against them to try to sue them or... Okay, so this person is a famous person, but they also are a corrupt, confidential informant and try to put people in jail And they also teach people how to exploit people in their homes. They travel around and teach people how to be criminals. They also teach people how to sue people for their estates and inheritance. Their lawyer is corrupt that they work with. They need also put in jail. Their lawyer is giving them information and telling them to commit crimes against other people and misguiding them. This person has an entity attachment, and they went to my family and lied and made my family hate me and make them want to do these terrible things to me. And they fell for it and went along with it. And then they've both been setting each other up. And it's like, you people are like a stupid psycho soap opera. And I want nothing to do with any of you at all. I don't want you around my children at all. Like, please do not contact my children or talk to them. I know who you people really are, and your intentions are no good. So anyway, I've been on here a while. I'm going to read a couple of things, but I'm just putting it out there. These people are corrupt and hurt people. They have corrupt people all over the country that are helping them. And they think they're going to follow me everywhere I move and do stuff to me. No, you're not. You're going to end up going to fucking federal prison. That's where your fucking future lies. Because you couldn't leave people alone. They want nothing to do with you, and you're thieves. Anyway, I think the one person got, I think I told you, got plastic surgery to look like me and everything. They planned out everything. Tried to make everyone hate you. Doesn't want you to shine, sing, or speak out. So this is why they've been attacking my voice for 2 years. Because they don't want me to sing or talk. And then I was taking a class, a training class for a job, and I even had people right in front of me talking bad about the sound I make when I'm sleeping, because they were also violating me and watching me sleep in my bedroom. Well, yes, I might make a sound when I sleep because these people have been, I've been strangled before by a guy that was 6'4" and had to fight him off and got away from him. And they had another person attack me and try to close off my throat muscles, and then there was poisoning my water supply to affect my voice or whatever. Yeah. And now everyone knows the truth. Everyone is going to find out what your real name is. You're going to be all over the news that you're abusive and a thief and a fraud. And that you were targeting some woman because of her bloodline and her money. And harassing her and using a bunch of people to bully her and try to discredit me. Like, you will not win. At all. I don't care if you're sitting there laughing like you're not gonna win. Doing what their mom tells them to do, even if it's terrible. Facts are being manipulated and or withheld. So, these people put out a lot of false information because they don't want the FBI to, they just want to send people on the wild goose chase and be searching and searching and searching for clues. And for this to never come and be solved. They even have some people that work in, like, government offices and everything, like, that was doing stuff too, and that are part of their group. And they don't like that I know about it. Well, I don't care, or whatever, because not one of you, because of who I am, not one of you actually have authority over me. No one. At all. You only think you do, and you only think you have power and control over me. That's why you've been doing all these stupid scare tactics. You do not have authority over me, no one. Watching you illegally, lying couple wanting to get money off of you, sought you out from the very beginning, will be getting sued. Was paid to exploit you. Vicious cycles of non-stop nosiness. All watched, no one helped. Not realizing they've all been misled. Fake or false promises. Has a lot of money but takes from others. Also steals intellectual property. Sabotaging your love life with fake pictures, fake messages, was paid to do all of this even though they're rich as fuck, does anything for money. Revenge. So this guy I was telling you about, there's another person that paid them to do all this. And then they recruited a ton of people. So this is actually sexual abuse and human trafficking. Made a sex tape of you and put it on the dark web without you knowing anything about it. So this person got naked photos of me and sold them, or videos off of putting hidden cameras in my house. That's human trafficking. You go to prison for that. Fake injuries or car problems to attack or rob people. Be leery. Overseas accounts. Stalks you through others. To any state that you go. Federal stalking. They're nosy as fuck. Can't mind their own business at all. So anytime someone is following you to multiple states, even if they're a police officer, that's federal stalking. Because the police have been giving the killers and abusive people information as to my whereabouts. And so I don't appreciate it. And plus, I would like to have some fun in my life and have privacy and live my life in private. I don't appreciate you following me everywhere I go. At all. Grandma was acting dizzy and didn't seem to be able to focus. Had to guide for her to walk. Was weird. Then the lady went back into Grandma's room and was smoking a cigarette and pacing back and forth throughout her room, and with her hair slicked back, and she was so cold and creepy. No one saw Grandma again. So I had a dream, a few months ago that someone killed my grandma. And I hate you for doing it. I know you did it. Anyway, my grandma was like really nice all the time and never said anything mean, and she was like wore petite clothes and was short and had blonde hair and like pretty blue eyes, and she was so fun. She went swimming every day and she took me places every single day. And everyone loved her. She had tons of friends. They all loved her. And she worked 7 days a week, and you stole her money and my money. And you're going to pay for doing it. You're not going to get away with doing that to me and my family. At all. Extraction removal. Mad that you, Divine Feminine, correct their codes to all of their sick, sinister, and twisted crimes. Keeping them awake to wear them down, sleep deprivation. So this is another thing you need to be careful of what these people do. They try to sleep deprive people, and do like loud noises and just different stuff they do so you don't sleep and think clearly, which can wear on your body. So make sure you get lots of rest or whatever. Like, I am different because I work a lot and hold on, I work a lot, and so I can sleep like 5 hours or like 10 or 12 hours. I've always been like that. I'm just used to it or whatever. But anyway, they're mad that I cracked all their codes and analyzed them and am telling on them. And again, because they thought I was stupid and that they were calling me Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty. We're so sorry about your luck, but I'm not asleep. And I know what you're doing. And I know you're a bunch of criminals and frauds and fakes. And you're not going to get away with doing it. You're going to return what belongs to me. And now you're going to pay for illegally recording and violating me and traumatizing me. And videotaping it. And laughing at me while you did it. They will never understand you. Purposely taking forever to continue to hold you up and back just to violate you and watch you illegally for free. They're disgusting as fuck. So they've not came forward to me, anyone, with any information, even though they know what is going on. They've not arrested anyone that they know did crimes against me. Like, for real. And they do it to prolong stuff so they can keep you stuck places. So they can illegally record you and make money off of you and violate you. That's why they've tracked me everywhere I moved. Yeah, I seen them follow me everywhere I moved. And every time I moved, they violated me in my homes. And let everyone watch me. Yeah. They're not funny. And then I was like moving or whatever, like far away, and then they like had my car pulled over and was like, "Where are you going?" And then they alerted other police in other states and had them follow me. Yeah, so sorry about your luck, but that's federal stalking. You can't be doing that. It's none of your business where I'm going, since all you did is violate me. and exploit me and illegally record me. Therefore, mind your business. You're already getting sued. You think you would quit while you're ahead. Sign contracts with CIA to hurt you and experiment on you, trying to cover it up. Illegally listening to you in your car and lets others listen and acts on it. What you are doing, saying in private. So these people have been listening to me in my car and tracking me. And then, like, if I'm, like, cussing or something, like, because of what they've been doing to me, then all of a sudden I see the police driving by. That's threat and intimidation. I will say whatever I want to say. Don't violate my rights and listen to me illegally against my will. Sends drones to watch you the whole time you are at your job. Stalkers. Is mentally ill watching Divine Feminine with her boyfriend and watching her sleep and in the bathtub. Has no life of their own. Watching your money illegally. So they've been pocket watching me also. These stalkers. Watching your money illegally, knows what locations you go to and the times a day. And then they go to those locations where you purchase things like gas or food. Goes there and sits in their car waiting on you. What the fuck? Repeatedly trying to sacrifice you and unalive you. Cyber stalking one person 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, for years and years. Stalking in person your trash ass weirdos. Has ambulance make sounds when you come home to make you look crazy on camera. Equals gang stalking, noise and smear campaign. You're ridiculous. All working together, cult ties, ruining their own lives. Body jumping demon, trying to affect your voice and throat chakra, doesn't want you to talk, speak, or sing. Even paid people to close off your throat muscles. Was purposely trying to make you sick, wants you to die. Isolated you to study and attack, rob, and red rum you. So this is not a joke. This is what these people have been doing in Ohio and allowing to happen to people. For real. For a very long period of time. You have no defense and no excuse for allowing it or watching it. Told people and paid them with your money to violate you. Record, broadcast, stalk, and track you with your own money. Paid people with your money to not talk to you and to attack and bully you in person and online. Promised your money and properties to a cult and corrupt gangs and people in the cities and states. So, the reason all these people help them is because these people bribe them. Like all the townspeople and the people everywhere, the reason they were helping the bad people is because they were bribed with money and gifts and promises to all get my money and split it up. Let people commit federal crimes 24/7 for years, decades, and did nothing to stop them. all just sat and watched abuse of power and corruption. Doing entrapment with corrupt officials repeatedly for years, from a sociopath lady and guy who were already under federal investigation, Dumb and Dumber and Dumb. Illegally watching you in your home, waiting for you to come outside, then driving by you on purpose, groups of 3, 5, and 6, sometimes just one. So like 3 cars go by as soon as you come out of the house after watching you in your home, waiting for you to come out of your house. This has happened for years. All of a sudden, 5 cars, 6 cars. They've been doing this to me for years. Multiple times. Exploitation, gang stalking weirdos. At their breaking point, your intuition is bringing them to their knees. Final straw, it's over for them. Things you are telling on them, when they never should have illegally been watching you at all. Blame yourself, you crybaby-ass people. Nurses involved with the baby switch in helping hold on, I can't see this. I have the lights up in here. Nurses is involved with the baby switch in helping fake prominent people's babies, alters birth records, helps cover up people's real identities. Voyeurism. Voyeurism is a mental illness. Bankruptcy. Plotting on your finances and want your money. Entrapment. Doing illegal investigations on whoever they choose to. Karmic female copycat, been targeting the divine feminine. Fake death certificate. He's a gatekeeper, sold his soul. Loser, sellout bitch. Watching people inside your hotel room, creepy as fuck. Too nosy for their own good. Emotional manipulator, jealous, obsessed, thinks they're in competition with you, causes chaos and storms on purpose, tries to cause you extra bills and work, are a loser, secretly hates you for being sweet and nice. Messes with people's cars to cause car accidents and to keep them stuck. Tries to trap people and keep them hostage without looking like it. So a lot of people don't believe the stuff I'm saying because of the way I look. Like, just because I look like this, I'm not lying. I know how to take care of myself. And I'm very aware of what these people have been doing from the training that I've had or whatever. Attacks every aspect of your lives, your family, jobs, homes, cars, pets, any and everything. Evil cult weirdos. Set you up to be robbed. Stuck in the past. Groupie. Cousin. On the run from the 5-0. Coming and going from your home, stealing from you. So these people went in everywhere I lived and was stealing my stuff when I'm at work. And innocent in all this. Criminal network targets people all over the country. Don't answer the phone to unknown numbers. Rent-controlled apartment. overpriced and is watching you. Warehouse keeps women there, and there's a warehouse and they keep women there and they call the women their dogs. Black Widow wants your power, trying to drain your solar plexus, danger. So these people, they suck people's energy, and the one time, this one lady was trying to suck my energy, and then my heart hurt. Yeah. And I knew what was going on. I knew she was doing it. And I know she does black magic, and she's mean, and I know she does black magic because she has no hair, too. Her hair is gone. Anyway, she always is yelling at people. Makes you undress, strip down in front of everyone, or they'll sacrifice a lower level member than Grapeshoe wants the king's daughter. No. No. Made fake accounts acting like you, acts like assholes to try to ruin your life. Hates you because of your real identity. Jealousy. Going on the run while drunk into the tunnels. So, like, some of my information, like, I just randomly get it or whatever, or I've observed stuff, or also I got the information from other people. So don't blame me or whatever. I got this from someone else, but Copycat has killed before. Threw a body in the water, maybe her baby or child, I don't know who. Does necromancy, voodoo, has altar with Divine Feminine's picture. Even her family is like, what the fuck? Masonic cult hurts unaliving others for their money. Wants you to shut the fuck up. Watches people on hidden cameras, steals their ideas, profits off of them. Everything they say, do, and look like. Doesn't pay them. Doesn't want them to work. They're crazy. Gold digger is an obsessed clown. Fraud. Cold case solved. Electronic online crimes trying to put you in jail, made fake accounts of you. Weirdo hackers. Sending more and more people in to stalk you and target you. Still wants you to die unexpectedly to get life insurance money. Promised others a piece of the pie. She's involved with very bad people who do organ harvesting, grape, stalk, experiment, government torture groups, spy, rob, steal, poison, death magic, gets copies of your keys, kills your pets, follows you across our country, kills their own family, wants everyone's money, has mental issues. Erica and Emerson, Underground Hell. Never wanted anyone to know who you are. Wanted to keep you all to themselves. Demon Slayer. Frank, Collecting Souls. Alabama, doesn't want you with the love of your life. Family members are involved, working with the enemies. Your family, or whoever they are, sent in paid actors to play with you and steal from you, and really dumb ideas to kill you. All landlords are involved with hidden cameras, violating people for their profit. A tower is coming. So anyway, I read a lot, or whatever. So anyway, yeah, don't try to blame me for your actions. Or for any words I say. Because you shouldn't be spying on me. Or violating my rights or my privacy and trying to do entrapment on me. Or having groups and corrupt organizations study me. You should not be letting the townspeople watch me against my will while you exploit me. What the fuck ever, girl. Anyway, you shouldn't be doing stuff like that to people. At all. What I'm doing is not your business. And you're gonna get caught up for doing it and be forced to stop. You should learn to mind your own business. And stop listening illegally. Stop putting illegal listening devices, hidden cameras. Stop being nosy. So, any of the other people, because I just heard earlier, like, someone was thinking about, like, going and telling on these people like I am. I encourage you to tell on them to the FBI or whatever, for real. Because if you don't, like, then they're just gonna keep doing stuff and get away with doing it. Like, they literally pay people to spy, like, where near I live to move near me. People that already live there, paid them to watch me, tell them when I'm coming and going, who comes in my house. Yeah, these people need to stop. So anyway, I'll be back with some more messages for you or whatever. I have a description box below. If you would like to donate, please do so or whatever. I would greatly appreciate it. Like I said, I've had nobody help me or even say anything nice to me. All they did is violate me and let these people illegally watch me and be nosy and try to profit off me and steal from me. So anyway, I would really appreciate it. Thank you. Talk to you later.